Hello you guys, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. I am the Buddha Baddie if you're new here. I'm a psychic and intuitive medium. I channel messages that I get from the most high and I give you guys those messages so you guys need to be aware of what's currently going on in the energy. Alright, I'm going to try to make this a shorter message because I don't want my storage to run out, but yeah, we're just going to use these dices to see what messages you guys need to receive right now. Alright, what are the messages for the collective Holy Spirit? Divine Spirit. All right, we have Scorpio energy, transformation, deep transformation. This could be emotional transformation. Okay, you going through some sort of emotional rebirth or something that I feel like is ending for a new beginning here. All right, so maybe you've gone through some sort of transformation with your emotions. You're seeing things differently. You're not seeing things from a too emotional standpoint now. All right, maybe you're thinking more logistically now. All right, something about your abundance here, okay? Your abundance could definitely be significant and tied to some sort of transformation that you're having here with your first house. All right, first house is about, shoot, what is the first house about? I know the second house is about like money, material possessions. Gotta remember what the first house is about. Hold on. Hold up, you guys. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, okay, so I think it's like unfolding of your personality. Okay, so yeah, so you're going through transformation and I feel like your personality is starting to show more. All right, because I feel like I'm getting like a vision of like there was something that was so suppressed through all these emotions. You had to like take out all the, like I'm seeing someone like take out like, what's the best way to describe it? Because I'm just seeing someone pull out a bunch of like maybe like clothes, like to get to like the one shirt that they want. They're like all these clothes they have to like throw, you know you see sometimes those movies where like they're throwing all the clothes just to get to like the one of the clothes that they want. Whatever, I feel like you had to emotionally like release these layers to get to like who you really are. Okay, come through, Spirit. All right, and I feel like this is also helping with your abundance, okay, your prosperity, because you're actually like becoming true to who you really are. All right, Virgo energy. Okay, so a lot about your analyzing, you're becoming more organized with your way of thinking here, okay, with your intuition. Okay, your intuitive, okay, so thank you, Spirit. Your intuitive downloads right now are actually in orderly fashion. So now you're seeing things more analytically now, or you're in a more level-headed way, okay, more practical. All right, yeah, Neptune, your psychic, this is a lot about your psychic receptivity. You're receiving psychic downloads right now and they're multiplying because you guys are being more practical about the intuitive nudges you're receiving. You're acting on them more. You're being a lot more obedient to what the divine is calling you to do. All right, maybe you guys were just kind of not falling off. I wouldn't say that. I heard falling off, but I feel like it's more of like you guys were just kind of like, you weren't organized, you weren't like prioritizing things, Spirit. You weren't prioritizing the right things. So that was causing you to kind of like fall short on certain things. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right, let's see. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, come through. Angels, Spirit, ancestors, angels of the high solar light, thank you so much for guiding me and protecting me while I receive these messages and, you know, relay these messages to the collective. All right, any evil eye, ill will, negativity, attempts at destiny swapping, or generate or energy siphoning, please return back to source. I reclaim back all my energy or essence that has been taken or stolen from me without my consent. Return that back to me tenfold. Thank you. I don't know why I'm hearing Spirit is saying focus on really reclaiming your energy back every single day. That's very important because look at this, voodoo. All right, someone has been doing a lot of voodoo on your energy. Someone is like, I feel like someone's just gotten so used to doing voodoo on you that they feel like that's just like a normal thing to do. But it's cleanup time. It's cleanup time. All the magic, all the voodoo, all the whatever. Come through, Holy Spirit, come through. What messages wants to come through? What messages for the collective? All right, I'm trying to make this a shorter message. Don't want to lose storage. Okay. Yeah, so you've been taking care of yourself, okay, and this has been advancing your skills. All right, yeah. Something about keeping the vision. Keep the vision because your vision is working. Yeah. All right, we have little brother, little sister, siblings, younger friends, responsibility. Yeah, I feel like something is miraculous is happening for you guys. Of you closing out a cycle here. All right, that has a lot to do with responsibility. Okay, maybe someone had someone felt like they had, oh my gosh, I'm speaking way too fast, sorry. Someone felt like they had a responsibility to cast you away, make you feel abandoned. This was some sort of voodoo, all right, to affect your confidence so you don't trust yourself, All right, but you are an alchemizer. You are an alchemist, so, and you're a leader. You're meant to be a leader. And you have complete commitment to your craft, to your leadership. So yeah, someone felt like that a responsibility to do so here, or you have a responsibility on this planet to like to lead others. I'm also getting like do unto others as you do unto you, like the golden rule. Like you're showing people an example of what they should have learned in 5th grade and actually learned it themselves, but they didn't. So do unto others what you'd like to be done unto you. All right, a lot of people don't do unto others what they like to be done unto them. All right, you're showing people out some certain like golden rule here. It says light after the darkness, dawn. Okay, so this is like, I'm hearing the dawn of creation. Okay, Genesis. You guys can be, maybe read in the Bible a few pages of Genesis. Okay, that could be significant. But you guys are in your artistic flow. Okay, so yeah, you have a responsibility here to create. All right, to be a leader. All right, you're a genius at something. You're a genius. You're brilliant at something here. All right, and Spirit wants you to showcase that. Okay. Yeah, we have Wolf Moon. I will watch over you. Yeah, so Spirit is like, you have a protector, a fierce protector in the Spirit here. All right, this could be like a wolf spirit or someone who like, yeah, you're rejoicing in the present here. Okay, or it's important to rejoice in the present. Okay, I feel like there was like, yeah, because there's this energy of wanting to keep you in regret. Yeah, endless regret, obsessive grief. This was an entity. This was a straight up ghost, like an entity that was sent to you, an attachment that was sent to you. All right, to maybe put you in depression, or I'm hearing the song where it's like, I keep going to the river to pray, cause I need something that will wash out the pain. And I'm sleeping all these demons away, but your ghost, the ghost of you, it keeps me awake. Maybe it's someone else. Maybe the ghost of you keeps someone awake right now. Someone's getting haunted by you. We're playing the path, negative nostalgia, because you were able to find solutions in the darkness. Thank you, Spirit. So you're able to find solutions through the darkness, through what someone tried to put you in. Now they have to face it. Do unto others as you'd be done unto you. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So this person's feeling the effects of what they did to another person. So they're feeling it. Yeah, I feel like there was a collision of beliefs. Okay, so this could have been like you believe more in spirituality. Someone believes more in religion. It was a clashing of belief systems or something, or attitudes or energies. Maybe their attitude's different. The way that they see the world is different. Maybe they're more, yeah, whatever. Again, it's their belief system though is different from yours, okay? But it's time for a treat for you guys. It's time for you guys to be treated right, is what I'm hearing. Spirit is saying it's time for you to deserve everything that you manifested. Okay, so maybe your manifestations are coming in. All right. I'm also hearing God's word does not return void. Wow, this is very, yeah. You guys could have prayed off something, prayed off some sort of like haunting or something here, and yeah, your spirit team heard you. They heard your prayers. I love that for you guys. I really do. Your team heard your prayers. Your spirit team heard your prayers, and they're here. All right. Even in those days where you were crying, massive tears, really not recognizing why certain things happened, or you know why you had to go through such dark times, and your spirit team was like guiding you the entire way. You see, like this wolf energy, like it was like a spirit of the like a wolf spirit that was protecting you as well. That's also guarding you. All right. I love that. How sweet. How nice is that? All right. Look at her. She's kind of a little fierce looking. Like maybe someone like, yeah, you're like back off. All right, the voodoo. You're like, you can't touch me with that voodoo anymore. All right, clarify sibling, younger friend, responsibility. What is this about? Containment. Okay, I'm telling you, a hex. Someone had a responsibility here to hex you. All right, or these were people who had this kind of like, there's a hex that I feel like your ancestors has helped you block, or you have broken a hex. Okay, you have broken some type of hex off of you. All right, and you remembered who you are, and you set boundaries here. All right, something has been contained here. Or someone has been trying to contain you. Thank you, Spirit. Someone has been trying to contain you. This could have been your whole life. All right? You didn't even know that someone here could have been trying to hex you your whole entire life. All right? Jesus. Yeah, feminine energy. Your feminine energy. Your goddess energy here. It's the light after the darkness. It's the light out of the tunnel. All right? You went through a lot of dark times, but your stability is here. All right? Yeah, I feel like someone indulges in their shadow and kept a lot of secrets from you. Yeah, something about the autumn time with your security here. All right, your security is protected here. All right, and something about the autumn time. Someone could have recognized this through some sort of creativity outlet that you guys have shown or showcased to other people. But recognizing that your security is truly protected. All right, from the divine. Yeah, I'm telling you, your imagination here, you're in the eternal now. Like, you're eternally present here. You're not fixated on the past. You're not fixated on grief. You're not fixated on negative nostalgia. You're here. All right, prosperity. Wow. Your prosperity is being fertilized here. It's being grounded in the physical. So it took some time. You have to like really like work through things in the 5D to spiritually allow this to materialize in the 3D. All right. Spirit has initiated the entire thing. All right. You've gone through rebirths. You've been cloaked. Your energy has been cloaked because people really thought that they can, you know, F around and find out. Like, a lot is coming to the surface right now. That's all I'm going to say. A lot is being resurfaced right now, you guys. So just prepare for a lot of people wanting to come back to you. They want to come to come to an agreement with you. Some people may want to negotiate with you right now. It's getting heavy for some people. It's getting a lot for some people right now. Because they're dealing with what they try to do to you. And it could have been really like dark and demonic what they tried to do to you. All right? So do unto others as you'd like to be done unto you. All right? Meanwhile, you could have just been really nice. And you could have helped these people. Or you could have helped someone. Or you could have just been there for someone. And they really did you something like some dirty. All right? All right? Also feel like your imagination and your like creative expression is protected. So like if you're receiving downloads or imagination or whatever to receive certain or do certain things here, imagine it. If you're being called to daydream, literally daydream, that's what you're supposed to do. All right, daydreaming is another version of manifestation, of visualizing something into the physical. That's what you're supposed to be doing right now. Spirit is saying. Okay. Doesn't mean don't put action into it. That's very different from just daydreaming and thinking about something and not putting action into it. This is allowing you to propel that motion forward so you can take action towards it, is what I'm trying to say. All right. Okay. All right, I need to speed this up. I don't want storage to run out. 12, my timer. All right, you guys can be saying 12 a lot. You can be saying 11, 10, 2, 4, 3. A lot of spirit, really, angel numbers. Oh my gosh, throat chakra. I pick that in the name of the Lord Jesus. Thank you. Someone doesn't want you to speak out. Someone doesn't like the fact that you hold truth. Your truth holds weight. You see it because I'm looking at the Queen of Swords in this deck, and you see how the sword is all bloody. It's like your truth can cause a lot of, you know, bloodshed. All right. Oof. Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. Wow, what an abundant opportunity. So now this is like the light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to receive such an abundant opportunity from the divine because this is your blessing for what you had to go through or what you had been put through. All right. Yeah, because your harvest is here. Nurture what you have and see how it grows. You've been nurturing what you have. All right. You haven't been focusing on what you lack. All right. These are a lot of people who deal with lack mentality, scarcity mindsets. They want to put you in a place of fear and scarcity because they have their own lack mindset, okay? Spirit doesn't want you to be in that lack mindset because that stops you from, or that limits your abundance flow, it limits your imagination, okay? It's like trying to keep you in a cage. Meanwhile, you're meant to be like a free bird, okay? We have broom in the reverse, okay? So it says, tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. I feel like you guys, yeah, you guys have already done that. I'm getting from this broom in the reverse, you guys have already cleansed out something from your energy, or you have already tidied up something. All right, cleared any loose ends or whatever. We have 7 of Cups. Not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. This is in the reverse. You're going to be receiving a lot of options, but I feel like you're going to have to make sure that these options aren't something that's going to make you repeat negative patterns. All right, so don't allow someone to come towards you with like a too good to be true opportunity that's going to propel you into this and that. Meanwhile, there's like some sort of karma attached to it, okay? Yeah, because magician reverse, like some sort of dark magic, no. Someone trying to manipulate you to say that you're gonna get an abundant opportunity through doing something that is gonna tie you to karma. No. Be mindful of that. Yeah, 77. You guys could be seeing 77 a lot. Okay. This transformation here, I feel like, is allowing you to actually see what you have nurtured and harvest and see how it grows. All right. So nurture what you have and see how it grows and grows and grows. Okay. So something is growing and growing and growing. Okay. All right. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Why make things more difficult than they need to be? Yeah, Spirit is like wanting you to be imaginative. Spirit wants you to think differently. Spirit wants you to have that young mindset, that inner child to be happy, because Spirit doesn't want you to have things difficult for you, okay? Spirit doesn't want you to hold too many things that, yeah. I feel like this abundant opportunity comes with people who are really going to lighten the load for you as well, because you've been holding on to stuff that I feel like Spirit just wants you to be able to release, All right. It says, light a fire underneath your cauldron and go, go, go. All right. Every blessing you give will be, I'm telling you, will be eventually returned back to you. So everything that you have given to others, the kindness of your heart, all right, maybe you guys have been very generous to other people, financially, whatever, you guys have a lot of good karma, all right? You guys have a lot of good energy that's being returned back to you from all the good deeds that you've done and put into this earth, all right? Replace your self-doubt with self-confidence, yeah, all right? Don't allow people to put so much self-doubt onto you, because you're meant to be self-confident, okay? Tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. Again, with the collision of belief systems, like, don't allow people with, like, certain belief systems and certain, like, matrix conditioning to make you doubt your self-worth or confidence because they see things differently. Like, that's, no. Don't allow people to mess you up like that. I'm also getting, like, if you guys have, like, a spiritual shop or something, like, maybe you're meant to make a spiritual, or I don't know. Maybe you guys have a spiritual shop or something. People want to, like, downsize it or downplay it or whatever, or try to size you up because you do something that's unconventional. Like, F them, who cares? Yeah, it would take a hell of a lot, yeah, it will take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. I'm telling you, like, they could have tried to bruise you up, all right? Try to mess with you, try to melt down your, like, melt you down. I don't know what that's all about. Melt you down, melt. Maybe someone likes melts. Like, I don't know. But you guys always, you know, they can't, yeah, it will take hell and back, even that, to defeat you. Like, you're not gonna be defeated, okay? Yeah. So there are some things that must be done on your own. Yeah, you're a solitary witch. So people might think that since you're, like, witchy, or you know the occult, or you're spiritual, that somehow that's bad. Again, with those belief systems, those collisions of beliefs, they were so conditioned to think that because you dabble in, doesn't mean you dabble in dark arts. There's a very fine line between, like, doing things of, out of the white light, or doing things out of the highest good, and knowing how to do spirituality, and, like, that being part of your purpose, like, knowing how to, like, read into crystals and use that energy. There's a difference between doing that and basically, like, sending spell work, black magic, which is it's actually very ironic a lot of the time, because a lot of these people who have this outdated thinking, they're so conditioned to believe that if you read tarot cards, you're dark and demonic, when half the time tarot cards actually help enlighten you and take you out of matrix conditioning and, like, governmental programs that are actually, like, zombifying people. And then meanwhile, people are going to churches and stuff, and their organized religion is basically telling them all these hypocritical things that they're believing. It's very backwards, all right? Also, if you guys have watched that tarot movie, it's like people want to associate tarot with being horrific, or you're doing, like, the devil's work, when a lot of times you're doing the Lord's work, all right? But people want to label it so negatively because of their own self-limiting belief systems that, I mean, it's not just them, it's them basically, like, as we grow up, you know, like, people, like, even in, like, the Salem witch trials, like, they were burned at the stake because they were called a witch, all right? It dates back to that, you know? And I feel like this is a very prophetic message, because I remember when I was in, like, back in high school, I just remember I was, like, in my English class, and I said something specifically, and I think we were talking about the Salem witch trials or something, and I had to